Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenny and this is Jenny Knits and Crochet, and today is finally the reveal of Edward's bird watching themed cardigan. So obviously it's his birthday on the 17th of July and I managed to finish it by about midnight on the 16th of July, got it all wrapped up and we gave it to him in the morning. It's probably the third present that he opened and he was so happy. He's one of these kids that really like internalizes a lot of his joy, so sometimes the more severe he looks, the happier he actually is. A lot of people sort of question, are you having fun here, Ed? And he's like, but he truly is. So the more like stoic I suppose he's looking, the happier he is. So in the little clip, he probably doesn't look very happy, but he actually is. And the cardigan fits him, and he's tried to wear it a couple of times. He's so excited to wear it. The only issue is that it's been quite warm here in the UK. The last few days it's been a bit rainy, a bit dreary, but in general it has been really warm. So he's not actually had a chance to wear it as of yet. But he's so happy with it, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I'm just going to flip this on. So hopefully you can hear me. It doesn't sound too horrible. I'm actually filming this like on my phone with the back camera towards me. So I think because it's so far away, I'm not sure the microphone on the phone is picking it up. So I've kind of opted for this little microphone today. You'll have to let me know if it sounds any better. Overall, I'm so happy with how this turned out. I just think it's such a great little heirloom piece. He can keep it forever and then he can hand it down to his children if it survives that long. What do you guys think? I'm just so happy with it. There's a couple of things that I probably would change, and I'd say there's probably a few mistakes that I ended up making along the way. But in general, I think it's really good, if I can say that. That's something that I've made. So yeah, we opted to go for the caramel buttons, which I think turned out really nice. There's other options, if you remember, where the tortoise buttons and the blue tortoise buttons. think the caramel is a good option to go for it. I just sew those on with a bit of cotton yarn. I do see people sewing things on with proper yarn, and I always find that it's just too thick. I can never get it through, and it doesn't seem to sort of keep the button on nice and secure. But I think cotton is definitely the way to go. And again, with all of the applique, I sewed all of that on with cotton, apart from the pockets, which I did sew on with the yarn in the same colour as the border. But all of the applique was sewn on with cotton, and I think the best way to do it, to be fair, because you can't really see the cotton on the inside and it doesn't make it too bulky. That's one of the things that I was really worried about, that if like with the applique and all the sewing, it would make it feel too bulky, but I don't think it does. So a little mistake that I did end up making was actually on this little pocket here. I don't know if you can see it. It's this bit here, the kind of like the eye hole and the binocular. On my alpha graph, it was supposed to be like, I suppose 4 stitches along wide, and this one does match. This one doesn't, it's a bit shorter, and I can't for the life of me worked out what I did wrong, but it is what it is. One thing that I probably would change, kind of, if I was to do it again, is this pocket here. I probably wouldn't have bothered doing this bit of blue here. I would have just kept it all green, and then it would have matched in really nicely with this. So it looks a little bit odd, but again, who's gonna know? Who's gonna complain? And the only other thing I'm not 100% happy with is obviously the sleeves. The sleeves were the thing that gave me the biggest amount of jip throughout the whole project. Just the shape of them is just a little bit strange. It's just not as smooth. I think I probably would have preferred it to kind of taper in all the way down, rather than kind of bulging and tapering and doing whatever that was. But on the whole, I think it was really good. Yeah, I'm just so happy with it. I was a bit worried that Daisy might ask for her own one, but she hasn't yet. Although she has told me she'd really like a unicorn cardigan. I've seen some really cool patterns on Pinterest for little unicorn like hoodies. They've got like the little hood and the little unicorn like horn and the mane. So maybe for Christmas I might make her one. I don't know. But I've got a few other like plans, like a few other cardigan things that I'd like to make other people as well. I'd really like to make my niece a little cardigan. I think that would be so sweet. She's absolutely tiny. But yeah, what do you guys think? Does it look like a month's worth of work? Do you think you would have done it a lot quicker? Or is this quite quick? Like, considering it's all, I suppose, self-drafted. There is no pattern for this. I just made it up obviously as I went. Oh, just noticing now that the arms don't really match on either side. But again, it doesn't matter. It's for a 6-year-old boy who'll probably wear it a handful of times and then just look at it like all of the things that I've made him. So yeah, thank you again so much for hanging out with me while I created this cardigan. Thank you for watching my video. If you have stuck around to the end of this or any other video, thank you so much. And it would be amazing if you would hit that like button and subscribe as well. I do plan on uploading more videos and more content, all around crochet and knitting. So if you want to hang around for that, please do. Until next time, I will see you later. Bye.